Nonprofit organizations follow a similar corporate structure as the C and the S corporations. However, instead of three important levels to consider, there are only two: the board of directors level and the officers level. Shareholders level doesn't exist within the nonprofit business structure because the actual purpose of a nonprofit is not to make a profit from goods and or services provided, but to provide goods and or services mainly freely to the public. Normally, a board of directors is formed at the formation of a nonprofit. However, the board of directors can be formed at any time during the existence of the nonprofit. As with the C and S corporations, the board of directors may be responsible for electing the officers of the company. The officers of the nonprofit are actually created at the formation of the company. Depending on the amount of incorporators or people helping to create the organization, the titles of the officers will vary. It is possible to have only one person be responsible for the roles of many people if he or she is the only incorporator. For example, it's not uncommon for one person to be the president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary. Taxing works slightly different with a nonprofit than with all the other business structures. Taxes depend on certain factors, including if the business have applied for tax-exempt status with the IRS. This application process is commonly referred to as filing the 501c3, which we shall discuss in another lesson. However, reported income of all employees of the nonprofit will be taxed. As we wrap up this lesson, consider the following questions. What makes a nonprofit organization different from the other business structures? What does the nonprofit have in common with C and S corporations?